I always say, when it snows, when it's rain, it's like you can feel the energy shift. You can feel how refreshing, how clean something feels. You can feel everything, literally. It's the moment where you can literally breathe. You've been multitasking. You've been doing a number of things. You've been trying to figure out how this was going to work out, what you can do so you can't feel too much of that. And then you just kind of also just been going with the flow. Like, hey, whatever happens, happens all at the same time. Like, you've been taking accountability for your actions, fixing your actions, and then taking a step back to look at different perspectives of what more else you could do. But you've also been analyzing the fact that you just need to calm down. You need to breathe. Because now everything is complete. You done stress, you done worry, you done... And it's not even just stress and worry. It's you are preparing to breathe. But you knew were steps and things that need to be took place before you can just... Now it's just a waiting period. It's like every time you move forward, you get to this point where you is like trying to cram everything in, like you're due for your assignments really late. And then I just remembered I actually do have an assignment kind of late that I'm gonna cram together. But besides that, and then you're just taking in the account that, you know, you was just cramming everything together, and now everything is coming together. It's like you did all this hard work. You were overwhelming yourself. You were beating yourself up. You were beating yourself up for not acknowledging how good of a job you have been at being consistent, especially because you used to be inconsistent in the past. I don't know if that is true for anyone watching this video, but for me personally, I experience a lot of inconsistency, and I still do sometimes. It surprises me the things that I say consistent on, okay? And then it surprises me. It doesn't surprise me. It fulfills me to know that I accomplished something and I followed all the way through with it beginning to end. Because well, it doesn't matter my zodiac sign, but I'm a Gemini, okay? So I have like all these different tasks and tabs stored in my head of what I want to do, how I can do it, and how I want to show up for myself. And sometimes when I'm trying to put that in all three categories or all the categories that I end up coming with along the ride, and added pile that's still not finished. Like, I got piles of stuff like this big, this big, this big. It's probably as big as your house. I got so much stuff to do. But then it's like every time I finish something, it's like, okay, girl, you doing it. You knocking it out. You knocking it left and right. Okay? It doesn't have to be right. It doesn't have to be thorough. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be you. Okay? So a lot of the times, what happens is we get mad at ourselves because we don't post content. We get mad at ourselves because we don't post things. We get mad that we don't post things. Like, we wanna post it, or sometimes I do. I'm gonna stop saying we. It's me. I will take accountability for that. Okay, but I don't post things, and I look at myself. I say, self, we could have had that done if you would have did it a long time ago. But then I look at myself and I be like, self, you was nervous. You was nervous. You were going through a period of yourself where you were healing. So where you didn't feel like you were meant to be seen, the quality was still good enough to be seen. And you have to take into account with anything you do. Because it's like some materials, especially if you're in content creating, some materials you got stored away in drives, and it's meant to help somebody else. It's meant to help promote you. It's meant to help take you there. It don't matter what you post or what you say. excuse me, to what I said, and then I had to burp because it was like, huh? It do. It does matter what you say. It does. Nobody wants factual information, and nobody just wants to hear you ranting, although I rant all the time. I'm an exception, right? Like you get like a good healthy amount of, actually, I don't know what you get, but you get some type of life. I hope. Well, I got my eyelashes on now, so do you get life? Don't let me fly away. Are you entertained? Are you like informed? Are you wasting your time? Hopefully not on mine. Let me stop playing. But for real, we ain't got time for all that. So listen, show up. Just do it. You finna see me do a lot of stuff. I already do a lot of stuff, from cooking to cleaning to washing. I got to cook and clean and wash everything. What you say? Happiness is homemade. So I got to cook and I got to clean and I got to wash everything. And if y'all just got to watch me do it in my true form, you know what I'm saying? That's what y'all just going to have to do, because y'all go see me. And I want y'all to have that same energy when it come to you. In school. In a job. Your man. Your woman. They're going to see you. Your friends. Show up and show out. And this was another thing that I wanted to talk about. A lot of the times that I do, or we do, when we struggle with being seen. Now, I mentioned it's the healing part, right? You feel like you aren't healed enough, so that triggers I don't look good enough, or I don't feel good enough. Because if you look good and you feel good, then you think good. But you want to know what else triggers it? I don't have that much support in real life. So if I get online, even though it's informative, even though it's the right information, I don't think anyone would take it and run with it. But what you have to understand, whatever energy you put out there, whatever intent you do with anything, right? You know, I knew before I started this camera I look good, right? So I keep looking at myself in the camera because I know I look good, right? And I knew I looked good making this video. So the intent of me making this video was I knew I looked good and I wanted to make a video, and I owe y'all a video. So, you know, you go into an intent thinking about something. Now, if I'm from an unhealed space and I'm coming from an unsupported space, right? Not face, but space. I'm going to be thinking, oh my gosh, like something is wrong with my eyebrows. Oh my gosh, something is wrong with my lips. Oh my gosh, something is wrong with my background. My trash is on the floor. Things is not homemade. It's not homey. My appearance, oh my gosh, it's not looking how I see everyone else's stuff look. I feel as though I'm lacking something, even though to me it doesn't look that bad. But once I go and edit this video, it's going, most people, not me, but you know, or from the point of view, okay, I'm sorry, let me shut up. But yeah, excuse me. Sometimes your eyes, I was gonna say eyesight, but your vision could trick you into seeing something. Okay? It could trick you into seeing something, or you're actually seeing something that nobody can change your perspective of, because that's the image that you think that in your head. And sometimes it takes for you to look at things from a different perspective to notice all the different perspectives that was already present in the midst of your own perspective. So it's like You're thinking that content isn't good enough, but whole time that might actually help somebody. Whole time that might be the one video that you needed to help you get to that 1.5 million views that you was hoping for your mixtape video. Maybe you end up becoming the best motivational speaker. Maybe you end up becoming the best baker, the best restaurant owner, or just foodie inspirational on TikTok. You never know. I mean, like I said, on TikTok, social media. All right. Well, I kind of blasted myself out. I did do this video with the intention of me looking good. I hope I made someone's night, day, hour, minutes, millisecond, centimeter, whatever type of millimeter you want in your life. Nah, but let me stop, because that's where I'm going with that ranting, and it's not meaning nothing. All right, but nah, I want you to breathe, okay? The key points to take away from this video is breathing, is relaxing, and recognizing the fruits of your hard labor. Not only just the fruits of your hard labor, because I always say that. You don't have to be a task rabbit. You don't have to look for different tasks. You don't have to rush. You've done all the work. You put in all the work. Now it's time to do the easy work, the hardest work that you've been putting aside because it coincides with self. It caused you to bring a piece of yourself out. It caused a piece of productivity. It caused a piece of creativity. It caused a piece of healing. It caused a piece of structure. And it causes a piece of consistency and discipline. And somewhere in between those, you are confused, lost, or feeling as though not right now. And we need to change that from not right now to absolutely right now. Right now, I will rest in this moment. Right now, I will enjoy this time. Right now, I will take the time to not continuously put my nervous system in a state of crash, in a state of survival mode, in a state of a mode where I have to feel like I'm in a flee or flight situation. We are not tolerating that. Going into 2026 is like a whole different liberation. There is going to be so many chains lifted and broken. There's going to be so much sunshine. There's going to be so much laughter. There's going to be so much broken of old cycles. It's just like you can only see it if you taste it, or taste it if you see it. It's like, like, where's the wind blowing? This way, that way. But it's blowing everywhere because everything is just blowing your way. All right. Have a great day.